I'm blown away by how good this is. There is that terrible looking image. If you could take my pretty bad sketch and actually turn it into this, today I'm gonna show you some of the most impressive things you can do in ChatGPT's latest update for generating AI images. And wait until you see number 4. It blew me away. This is the real future of AI image generation, which leads to an important question.
Are graphic designers in trouble?
What is the future of graphic design? Now, all of these things I'm sharing today are incredibly impressive. They're gonna allow you and even myself to do things I once normally had to pay people to do or couldn't even do myself. Now, for this first one, I'm gonna take a basic sketch and turn it into a legit great looking YouTube thumbnail. So the first thing I'll do is I have a whiteboard open. I'm in Canva, but you can really use anything. In fact, a little later in this video, I'm gonna try something similar with just a hand-drawn sketch and see how good of a job it could do. But for now, here's what we'll do. I'm first gonna add ChatGPT or OpenAI's logo right here. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and write some simple text. Just like that. That's all you have to do. Now I'll go ahead and draw an arrow. And now let's just go ahead and draw a very bad emoji. You can see this is terrible, but this is gonna be a true testament to the power of ChatGPT. And this is all we're gonna do. Now with this, I'm gonna go ahead and download this. You're not gonna believe what the final end result is gonna be. So for that, let's come over here into ChatGPT. And this is what we're gonna do. Hit these 3 dots and make sure you select Create Image. You'll know you're on the new update because it will say Create Image in blue. Now let's go ahead and bring our image into ChatGPT. I'm just clicking and dragging it and I'm gonna drop it right here. There it is. Now for reference, remember, here is the image that we're gonna use. And here's my basic instructions. I'll bring over this thumbnail again just for reference to make sure we're not missing anything, okay? So here we have it. Turn this sketch into a hyper-realistic YouTube thumbnail with that aspect ratio. Add a glowing outline around the logo in gradient blue and purple. Turn my horrible emoji drawing into a real wow emoji, and then make the text bold, poppin' style font. While this is generating, we're gonna go ahead and open up a separate chat and then keep this process going. Okay, and so the next thing I did was this. I went ahead and added one of my new logos, okay? Create image, here's my logo, please create 2 mockups with it. So then it asks me, what kind of mockups are you looking for? And so my first response was on a business card with this information. Then as we scroll down, check this out right here.
That's mind-blowing, bro.
Look at how awesome this actually did turned out. It is exactly what I was looking for. And again, the most important part of this, the spelling, 100% accurate. Now, we can even take it to a next level because I did say also on the matte black coffee mug. Now let me just do this in its own separate request. And this text. Check the links in the description. Let's go ahead and generate this one. But to keep this flowing, let's open up another window and try the next thing. So what I did here is I went to the biggest YouTuber's page right over here, Mr. Beast, went through a few of his videos and said, let me look for a thumbnail because what I want to do is actually extract an item out of this thumbnail. And I'm gonna go with this one right here with him with this red Lamborghini. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of a screenshot like this manually, click and drag over it. There we go, it's been captured and it's now in my downloads folder. We're gonna come back into ChatGPT and I'm gonna say this, extract the car from this image, okay? Now we have to remember to go ahead and bring the actual image in here, which I'm gonna do right now. I'm clicking and dragging it, and now there it is right there. Now let's see what this can come up with. And wow, look at that. It did it flawlessly and perfectly well. Again, there's that thumbnail image. I just added my screenshot, and now there it is. Open this up, look at the clarity. It was done 100% perfectly. And so now the next thing, sticking with the same sort of a logo concept, let's see if we can completely change things up. Here is my current logo right here. And to be quite honest, I legit just paid somebody a good amount of money to completely change up this color scheme, but let's see what ChatGPT could have done. Now, what I'll do is with that logo I just showed you, I'm gonna come and just drag it in here again. Make sure I hit these 3 dots and select Create Image. And now here's what we're gonna do. I'm now gonna bring in this image right here. And you can see that it's gonna have a lot more different colors. We have some red, pinks, and orange added into this color scheme right here. So what I'll do now is say, listen, this is my logo. Please recreate it and make my color scheme look like this. I mean, if it could pull this off, this may just be the end for a lot of graphic design type situations. All right, so here's my text. It may be a little bit too detailed, but I figured why not just cover all bases, okay? Let's go ahead and bring this second image in here. And this is the cool thing about this. You could actually merge two images together, which works in a lot of variety of ways. Okay, so it looks like our logo is done with the new gradient color scheme. Let's go take a look. So although this looks amazing, and it did get it perfectly right, maybe it was my fault by not being more descriptive. So now I said, that's great, but not what I meant. Please do it with this logo. As a reminder, here's the logo. This is what I need recreated with the new gradient colors. Okay, so while we have a few other things generating, let's go and try one other thing. Okay, so now what I want to do is take this image right here, expand it, and first remove the background just like that. There we go, background's removed. Now I'm going to go ahead and download this image. I want to see if I can convert my own self into a 3D rendered sort of an animation Pixar style character. So with that said, a new chat is opened up. Let's go ahead and now bring that image in here and now say this. Turn this image of myself into a 3D render animated cartoon image. And now while we wait on that one, we do have two generations that are now complete. And wow, look at this one right here. This did a perfect job. And now on this one, I actually had to say, please regenerate because it got cut off halfway. And look at this again, on further inspection, look at the text. Everything spelled 100% accurately right, matte black, and my logo just fits there perfectly. I think this is definitely going to be a game changer in the mockup world. And now let's move on to the other one. That's going to be our YouTube thumbnail. And it got it perfectly right. Look at this. Here's the first one for reference as a side-by-side comparison. Did it get everything perfectly right? It did. It's a legit real emoji. It made the text that all caps bold pop in style. And the logo, I said add that glow, blue and purple gradient color. I'm blown away by how good this is. Okay, now let's go back over into this one. And I said, remember, turn myself into a 3D render, animated cartoon image. And look at that. It did it. And look at that. Look at the hat on this image, my little mascot. Look at this. That is pretty amazing. It even added my mule mascot. I'm wearing the same sort of clothing with the black hoodie and then the white underneath shirt. But a lot more credit goes to this because it actually made my teeth much straighter. So no complaints there. Okay, so now before we do our next thing, let me go back to the one for our logo. Now, the first time it got it right here. And then on the second one, it was kind of struggling trying to make this image the new gradient color scheme one. But now I went ahead and changed it up. And I now said, do it with this logo right here. Look at that. That is incredible. And as a quick comparison, let me just show you the exact one I literally just paid a good amount of money for. The right-hand side is what I paid a graphic designer to do. And then this one right here is what ChatGPT just did. You tell me, which one do you think did a better job? Now, with our brand new chat opened, look at the next thing we're about to do. I'm going to bring in this image, this screenshot of these Jordan Panda shoes right here. And I'm also going to bring in a screenshot of these men's jeans. Now, and based off the shoes and the screenshot of these jeans, I said, create a full outfit based on these two items for me, make it urban stylish. Let's see what this can come up with. And look, there it is right there. There are the exact jeans. There are the real shoes. And it even adds a nice little jacket to it, a nice little black bomber jacket that matches with that gray. And then we have the black hoodie. Now, this next one is going to blow you away because it blows me away every single time I use it. Now, there's my AI influencer, that's Luna.
Wait, what?
Simply on a just nice yellow background. Create image, but now let's go ahead and completely transform it. Let's see if it could take her and now put her in to this environment specifically right here. Now, this is a very popular advertising campaign with this background. And look, let's see if I can go ahead and actually bring this image in here. See if it could do that and combine them and add Luna into that style of an environment. So now what I'll do is just draw a very bad sketch on this notepad right here. I'm then going to take a photo of it, upload it, and see if I can transform it into a hyper-realistic style image. So here's my very terrible image. You probably can't see it. It's basically just a new energy drink with the word power on it, and I just said add some flames around it. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of it on my cell phone. Okay, there is the picture. I'm now gonna upload this, and here it is. There is that terrible looking image I just did. And now let's go ahead and bring it in. Okay, so here's what I said. Just basically transform my horrible sketch into a powerful product placement ad for a new energy drink. Okay, it's called Power. Make it bold, energy vibe. Follow the instructions in the image on where to add the flames, but don't actually include the word flames and also remove the arrows that's in the sketch. All right, here we go. Let's see if this can do what we want it to do. And again, pretty horrible sketch. Now, looks like our other one is completed. Let's go and take a look at the other chat. Okay, and wow, look at this. It did everything I exactly wanted it to do. There's my influencer Luna. There is that product ad of that Dior cologne. And look at this. It did it exactly the way it was intended to do. If I open this up, you can't get much better than this. It added everything perfectly. Okay, last but not least, let's take a screenshot of this pretty dull living room like this. Let's see if we can add it into ChatGPT and have it create a very vibrant and a much better modern style room. And I said, bring this dull room to life with a new modern living room design. Now, it looks like our other one is done, and look at this right here. It did everything. Wow. If you could take my pretty bad sketch and actually turn it into this, it can't get much better than that. And the most important thing to keep in mind is, remember, look, these pretty horrible flames, just these dumb little squibble lines, and I had the arrow with the word flame. Look, and then based on my instructions, I basically said, remember, follow the instructions of where to add the flames, but don't include the word flame and remove the arrows. Look at this. You can't get any better than following instructions. This did it perfectly. Extremely happy with these results. Okay, and now look at this. There is the original pretty dull and boring living room. Now let's liven it up and look at the difference. First original image, and now final product. Way, way better. That nice, clean, modern look. Wow, this really is an impressive game changer. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I think this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many other impressive things you could also do as well. So many of them, I can't include all of them in one video. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And remember, please hit that subscribe button if you like this video. Thanks so much for watching.